Hi, welcome to the Andrew Buckle video tutorial on Illustrator and meshes as well as repeat feature, and this is for 2.21, so it's not available in earlier versions. And also using the blend tool. So this design, what I'm going to do, just select all that, remove it all. What you can do, simply go to the Curvature Tool, quickly select here and just create a very quick curve. Set stroke, and I'm just going to go for 1 point and then set the colour, go for something like red. Duplicate that design, create a design over there and change the colour, maybe go for blue. Now what you can do, you can go over to the blend and click there, and it just creates a nice blend between two. Obviously I don't want this one, this is smooth. Press return. What you do, you can change the number of steps. I'm going to go for something like 30, something very simple, 30, and you can see the lovely designs there already. What you can then do is go over here to the direct selection tool and you can click on the points and you can modify this, and you can see straight away you can get some really lovely blend designs. And you click the other side as well and you can manipulate this design and create all kinds of designs like that. Or go the other way, stretch it that direction, and so on and so on. Well, what you can also do, you can use the warp feature. So with that selected, also, of course, you can also rotate it, you can distort it as well, do other things, and you can also duplicate it and create all kinds of weird and wonderful designs like that. But what I want to do is I want to apply object and go down to envelope, distort and make with mesh. Now I'm going to go with default 4 and 4. You don't have to, of course you go 10 and 5, whatever you want. Press OK. Go over here to the direct selection tool and then you can select these points and you can warp it again. You can create some more interesting warp designs than before. So you can sort of distort it out that way. You can push it too far and it sort of doesn't look so good. But you can do certain things and you can sort of make these nice little bumps and there, distort that, stretch that down there and distort that. Sometimes you get these sort of distortions there where it sort of breaks apart. I don't particularly want that, so I'm just going to avoid that. Possible. Okay, got that design. Now what you can do, now of course I can expand it, and I've got to expand it actually, unfortunately, because object, if I go object and repeat, I can't use the repeat feature, unfortunately, with that. So now at this point, you can save it to your library. Maybe just go to Window and Libraries, just save it there. But what you can do, object and expand. Maybe object and expand again. Now, of course, now it's not live or anything. The blend, all that sort of thing is lost, but you've got this beautiful sort of design here. What you can do, you can use it in repeats. Also, you can, of course, go to object, let's go to the right one, object, and you can scale it, reflect, rotate, and do many other things. And also, of course, effect, you can go to distort and transform, maybe use transform or free distort. So you can modify that, squeeze that like that. And so on and so on. You can create even more unusual designs. Once you've done that, of course, what you've got to do is object, expand, appearance. But with this design now, I'm just going to go the other way. I'm going to rotate it around because I want it that direction. So it's nicely going upwards because I want to use radial repeat. So object and go down to repeat and radial. And you can see the design there. And you can reduce that down. See designs there. Now sometimes the design is not exactly what you want, but you can always rotate it around. You can change the number of instances. Decrease it, up to you. And what you can do, you can double click on the design, on that design, and you can then change that. So straight away you can create all kinds of very weird and wonderful designs. You can stretch it out like that. And of course, as soon as you've done that, you can go out again and you've got your design there. Now I'm just going to quickly go to my navigator so I can actually see the rest of the design. What you can do is click over there, hold down the Alt or Option key and duplicate that design. And you can fill the entire screen with that sort of design. What you can also do, go over here to the maybe a circle, or could be any shape, doesn't have to. Select that, select all, and then go to Object, and then go down to Clipping and Make there. So you can create a lovely sort of design like that. Now what you can also do, I'm just going to undo that now. Got that design, I can expand that. So object and expand. And of course what I can do, I can always go to object, envelope distort and make with mesh. And then I can just apply the mesh to that one and distort that if I want. So again, it's there. Stretch those out and modify the points in all kinds of different weird and wonderful ways. And so on. So you can see the sort of designs you can create with that. Well, I hope you found this tutorial of interest. Always add new tutorials about Photoshop, Illustrator, Affinity Photo and many other applications. If you've got any questions, any issues with it, any sort of things you think maybe I should have done slightly differently, please let me know. Always great in the comments. Also, any dislikes or likes, always appreciated. Thank you much.